I'm just gonna sit here and watch how many people get confused at this T intersection. Nope, we got a car pulling up there. There's some confusion earlier before I even crossed the street to get my Slurpee here. I was getting this. I was standing on the corner over there. There's so many people that were confused on what to do. I'm surprised these people can even operate these machines. The lack of fucking just sense. Yeah, you can go. You can go. It's actually kind of funny if you sit here for a little while. I stand over there and it's like everyone's confused. But actually, I shouldn't say I'm surprised. It doesn't really surprise me anymore on how stupid people really fucking are. But this intersection is actually kind of a hit. Okay, Mercedes, you can go. See, that Mercedes did it perfectly by the book. I just think it's interesting just watching intersection and how people interact, and then you can basically base off how stupid a society is. If a few people get confused at, say, a T intersection like this, then you get a catastrophic fuck up problem. Because he who stops first can go first. That's the interaction with an intersection. So if I was the only car here that came up first and stopped, come to a complete stop, make sure there's no pedestrians or anyone else, and another car was coming and he stopped, say 5 seconds after me, I go first, even if if he's making a left, right? It's just the way it works. But this is the intersection where I'm coming down this sidewalk here, and I get this little corner. And as soon as there's like a bunch of cars, say like that, they act all confused. They see a pedestrian. You're supposed to get off your bike and walk it across the road, but I guess that's an ill practice. Because we were taught as children in my youth to get off a bike at an intersection and walk across. Just in case a car would hit it, we can just let it go, right? We can jump out of the way in time. But if you're on say a cyclist is on a bike, on a pedal bike, and you got hit, you're going with the bike. That's why it's always was safer when we were even elementary school taught us this, to walk your bike across the road. There was a reason why. Because if you get hit, you're walking your bike along, you can just let it go real quick. Lawnmower's coming, yay! I think people are going to get confused. Okay, that car, I wasn't really thinking. Alright, let me go. That truck did a good job. You know, I'm not a traffic enforcement. I just like watching people getting confused. I've been driving for years. I haven't owned a car in 3 years because of, financial situation, but driving around different cities in 3 different provinces, yeah, you start to get to know the area really well. Different driving habits. For example, I've noticed too, a lot of times when they're coming down this road here, like say this car here, they're wanting to make a left turn. There's 2 lanes on the other side, right? The one for, say, this Honda to go in the right lane as he's making a right-hand turn. Or there's another lane closer to the island. So once turning a left here, have to go directly in the left lane. I notice a lot of people cut. Yeah, okay, you can cut like when there's no traffic in the middle of the night or in the morning. Who really gives a clinical fuck? But still, it's a better practice to, when you're making a left here at the stop sign, is to get into the left lane, and when the signal, look over and make sure no one's in the way or something like that. If somebody's behind you, they'll slow down, let you into the right lane, so you can make that, if you're making a right-hand turn at that intersection there, on that, near that intersection over here, so you can get on the road and head down toward Métis. But it's always good to practice at night. That's why I did a lot of my driving. That's how I got fully licensed, because I did a lot of my practicing driving at night. To get to know the road, to get to know all the signs, and notice any sign changes in the area. See, that's what you have to look for. People think just driving from A to B, you know, is everything. No, you got to pay attention. You got to be observant. You got to know the time of day, where the sun is at, the weather conditions, the different road conditions that are out. See, right now it's nice, right? But the only danger we would have is, say, traffic, pedestrians, and the worst of all, the sun. Depends on which way you're driving. So, what I've learned too is to pay attention to any street sign changes, as well as an operator of a motor vehicle, because you got to be observant at all times, right? Now, if you're tired as fuck, like I've been many times, and people can vouch, you know, people can, yeah, that was, what the fuck was that focus doing? You just make a U-turn in the middle of a T intersection here. You couldn't just make a left, go down there, road, do a U-turn up there and come back. And that's another thing too. See, if I fucked up a turn, I would make a left if I knew the intersection, make another turn, and then do a U-turn where it's safe, not in the middle of a busy fucking intersection like that guy just did, or that person just did. Excuse me, yeah, I had to stop the video for a moment there, but watch as traffic picks up, okay? See, Accord and that Dart did it perfectly. This Honda CR-V did it perfectly by the book. That Chrysler's doing, 300M is doing it by the book. See, that's a proper yield. BMW did it by the book. There's no one coming. What the hell is this van doing? Like, you look straight and you look where you're going. I stopped there for a little bit. Well, I guess, alright. Okay, let's go. Where some people will take the turn so fucking slow. It's just like, it's like, are you ever going to complete this turn within this century? Escape did it right. That Dodge truck did it correctly. See, look at that. That Ford SUV turned, and that Fusion turned by the book. Kind of a long stop there by the school bus, but okay. Honda did it by the book. That black Honda just came through the intersection. Another Honda over there. I don't know what you're waiting for. You're turning right. Kind of a delay there. I know to come to a complete stop, but come on. Or some people would actually stop there for like 20 seconds, and it's just like, fuck, is this people ever gonna go? Or you'll get people flying up to this intersection. Yes, I did stupid shit too when I was younger. A hell of a lot of stupid shit, but most of my stupid shit was at night, so very little minimal risk. This was years ago, so truck and turn. That's why when someone's turning a left here, I'd be careful when you're making a right at this intersection, because a lot of people like to cut into the right fucking lane right away. They're so fucking stupid. You're turning left. What are you doing? Somebody fucking go. Don't act all confused. Check this out. Okay, now taxi cab is making a left. I'm kind of just watching with my bare eyes, so I'm not really watching the screen. See what this guy does here, or this person. See, came to a complete stop. Look, no pedestrians, no cars were coming, and perfectly executed. That was perfectly executed. So far, so far. See, there's certain things you gotta look for in society and how that hung. Wow, okay. But when traffic picks up, it's just like everyone starts getting confused for some reason. See, that car, black car right there can go because he stopped first. It's a Mazda. See, now that Hyundai can go. Now that van can go. See, that's how it's supposed to be done. A Kia can go. And you're doing a U-turn in that intersection. For what purpose? I got no fucking idea. That's the second person. Sometimes you gotta sit here and watch and record this shit, because it's actually pretty fucking funny. Alright, well, he made this. Yeah, well, that was odd. Oh, I guess a mistake can happen like that. Oh shit, wrong turn. Whoops. That can happen. Okay, Toyota did by the book. Another Toyota's doing it by the book. Nissan's doing it by the book. Come on, go, dude. Okay, so this van right here, this pedestrian was way over there. I don't know why you're stopping. You had plenty ultimate time to go, but you're a fucking idiot. Pedestrian was like right over here at the corner, but this van right here decided to stop. He had plenty of time and enough power to swing that van over around when that pedestrian was right there, not even on the island yet, right there. Van stops here. Why? I don't know. But that's the kind of shit I look out for. And people wonder why there's fucking accidents. Well, you don't just stop in the middle of the fucking... When the pedestrian wasn't even there yet. Hopefully I got that on video. You can turn. You can turn. You can turn. There you go. Not to... If somebody asked me to be a driving instructor, you can go fuck yourself. I don't have the nerves for that. I don't. Nor do I have the patience to deal with people. I could teach them after the fact, probably. See what they learned and know, but maybe give them a few pointers, but whole less the cars here. This is gonna get interesting. That's why I'm sitting back here and watching, because crossing here with all these fucking cars, everyone gets confused. Who's pedestrian? What do we do? Stop, sit, wait for a second. Watch this. Yeah, you're going through that intersection with a fruit bag. I was going to the store, okay. I'm just watching this. I just think it's fucking unique. Come on, Kia. People don't have a day. See, that's the problem too. Someone slow pokes around. Get a couple of slow pokes at an intersection and it just ties everything up. Then you get a couple of people that are in a hurry to get going. And that's where an accident most likely will occur. Oh, that's a beast of a car. Wow, I'm surprised those cars are still around. Huh? Fuck, I haven't seen one of those since like the early 90s. Wow. Well, that's kind of cool. I'm just waiting for someone to run a fucking stop sign. Fuck, I might just put a traffic light in here at this point because everyone here seems to be always confused. Because there's like large amounts of traffic, large enough to support a traffic light. Fuck, you're slowing down the speed limits in the city, you might as well put a traffic light right here. Oh, I got that one. People confused, see? Sit here long enough, and I've only been sitting here for 16 and a half minutes. That was fucking hilarious. Hopefully I captured that. That's why I don't like crossing when there's so many fucking cars, because everybody, as soon as they see a pedestrian, everyone becomes stupid. I don't know why. It's just like, I don't know if it's a change in their simulation or what. Come on. See, and that pedestrians take forever. Come on. That's when I'll be like, come on, let's go. Usually I try to double time it across because I understand on how people, want to get somewhere and not fucking sit there all day. Is that the same man? No, it can't be. Oh yeah, Brandon Richard been on cool. By the book, by the book, by the book. Yeah, it's only a 50 zone, you fucking Momo. I don't know why you race up into a residential neighborhood like a fucking asshole. But anyhow. Because you gotta slow down. This is a 50 zone in here, right? 50 kilometers an hour. But there's a school over there, so it becomes a park zone. And the park zone begins a little before the school and then a little past the train station there. So, yeah. So other than that, that's my intersection video here. So, I have to probably get going soon. Oh, great, more momos. Oh, fucking an older Golf, wow. MK3 Golf 4-door. Holy shit, I had one of those, but in black and a 2-door. I had two of them. Years ago. Fun to drive when they're standard. Yeah, you should get off your bike, eh? See how confused people are? Traffic dies down and then it picks up. Simulation. It's almost, that's what it feels like though some days to me, or most days to me now. It just feels like as soon as there's a pedestrian there, it's almost like the simulation just kind of sort of goes like, staticky. It's almost like there's like, they don't know what to do. They need to be told what to do by their vehicles. Like, the car that talks to you, please wait, there's a pedestrian involved. There's a pedestrian crossing the street. That's where it's coming to, folks. Cars that talk to you. Well, we already have that now, but with GPS. But yes, I use GPS. If I had a vehicle, yeah, to find a certain place. If I don't know about that place or I haven't been there in a while, yeah. But if I already know about it and I know where it is, I know what route to take. Either way, works for me. But let's say if I don't know the place, and I've only been there maybe once or twice, and I can't recall, yeah, I'll use the GPS. Or if I'm trying to find a new place or a new store, I will use the GPS. That's fine. But what's going to come down to is cars that talk to you that say, there's a pedestrian crossing the street. Please wait until pedestrians fully cross the street. That's what it's going to come down to, because these people don't know how to use their intellect at all, number one. Number two, they act all confused. They think it's a good idea. It's an early warning system. It's like these warning things in your mirrors. Well, number one, you should know the car. You should get used to the car's blind spots. Number two, it's called adjust your mirrors accordingly. How to adjust my mirrors is that I could see, right? Out of the driver's side mirror, the center mirror, that's up on top of the windshield, that's on the windshield there, inside the car, and then the passenger mirror. I would have them adjusted so my blind spot was very limited. But it's going to come down to another vehicle in the intersection. Please stop and allow that vehicle to go. And then the other vehicle would communicate with the other vehicle and say, other vehicle is stopped waiting for you to complete your complete your task at the intersection. That's what's going to come down to. What's going to make the world even more dumber, dumber, and dumb it even further down is car. Like, see this right here. Please wait until that vehicle has fully left the intersection. You can proceed now through the intersection with caution or something like that. They're gonna have talking vehicles that communicate with each other soon. And no, it's not fucking conspiracy theory, because if you look at the way technology is going, people just don't know how to use their intellect anymore. They want someone or something to tell them what they can and cannot do. Then what's going to happen? A vehicle possibly blocking intersection. Please proceed. Please proceed around the vehicle when safely to do so, or safely when instructed to do so. That's where it's coming down. Ooh, copy. Thing is, though, that's the next level of car technology. Because if you got cars that can drive themselves already with the Teslas, I will be surprised if they start building newer cars that could talk to you and that can communicate with the other cars that have the same technology about how to conduct yourself through an intersection and throughout your daily life. Like, fuck that. I really use the old school method where I know how to put please press the brake before putting, please. Or you open the car door, welcome. Please put the key in the ignition and start the vehicle. Please apply the brake before putting it into drive or reverse. That's what it's coming down to, because people just don't know how to operate analog anymore. Now, GPS is one thing I do agree with, because it actually makes our lives easier. Yes, certain technologies make our life easier, but when you have a whole fucking already dumbed down population that can't figure out a basic intersection like this, and you need cars to communicate with each other, let's say a newer car communicating with a newer car at an intersection on what to fucking do, and it relays back the message to you. So, oh, it gave me instructions on what to do. It's like, oh, the green light is now green. You can proceed through this intersection. It's like, really? Green means go. Simple. Simple. Somebody go there. That's what I mean. You know, people think they're so intelligent. A lot of these people think they're so intelligent, but you can't figure out how to run a basic intersection. Like, I won't be surprised in the next several years that Cadillac is, you know, looking like that Chrysler over there, and then you got cars talking to each other. Other car in intersection, please wait before the other car proceeds to go through the intersection. Red light, red light must stop at red light. That's what it's going to come down to. Cars communicating with each other by computer to tell you what to do in your basic daily lives. It's already there, but it has to be perfected. Because if you already have automated cars already, that's the next phase. It'll be pretty fucking sad. It'll be, then the people in the world will just be even that much more stupid. Like, I mean, pretty stupid now, but imagine that. Fuck. Because everybody doesn't know how to drive anymore. They think they do, they don't. I don't know everything about driving. Like, I go from here to Vancouver. Like, Vancouver's a bitch because it's more of a tight-knit city. I'm not used to the driving there. Once you get used to driving in one area, yeah, okay, but we're 27 minutes in. Sweet. This is gonna make a good video. But I'm just saying, like, say that to you right there. You know, all that technology, that hybrid stuff was already in place way before. Please stop. Pedestrian crossing intersection. Now pedestrian has proceeded. You proceeded to cross the intersection. You may now proceed. That's what it's gonna come down to. A car that talks to you, that has to give you instructions on what to do. Wow. I won't be surprised if that technology is already out. It would not surprise me, ladies and gentlemen. Won't be surprised if it's in that fucking Volkswagen right there. It's pretty brand fucking new. Well, maybe in the next, for several years after that one has been dumbed down. And to fix that technology, holy shit, will be a fucking pain in a bitch. Fuck, it would just be all chips and shit at that point. You basically have to buy a whole new system. Oh, this system's so great. Guess they run off natural gas. Got a nice rolling stop there. That's what it's come down to. A lot of people just don't know how to operate a basic fucking car. It's gonna have to, the car is gonna have to give you instructions on what to do. That'll be pretty fucking sad. No, I don't want that technology in a vehicle that I would ever own. The thing would drive me nuts. Not another U-turner. That's about maybe, I think, 3 in the last half an hour. Oh, 4, look at that. Well, that's what it's going to come down to. This car would communicate with that car Those cars up there, that's what it's gonna come down to. Oh, look at that. I don't have to look in my mirrors. My mirrors tell me when there's when there's another car in my blind spot. Yeah, so you're not using your eyes. You're relying off a fucking technology. Number one. See, I'm looking at my screen phone right now, right? But I'd rather use my eyes in real time to observe what's going on. Because then this way I can see and use my mirrors, not some stupid fancy dancy blind spot. Oh, there's a car there. Well, if you would have learned how to adjust your fucking mirrors and learn to use your eyes and turn your head once in a while, then maybe you won't need all this technology. But I guess a lot of people just don't know how to use their intellect, like I said, are pretty much all fucking nearly brain dead at this point. Alright, I'm gonna end this video. It's been half an hour and I'm gonna wish everyone a good and safe, happy day. End of transmission.